Hello everyone, welcome to the GN Electric YouTube channel. Channel that tell about electricity and audio system. And this time I will present a great battle between integrated amplifier Luxman L-505uXII and Yamaha AS3200. Luxman was released in 2011 while Yamaha was released in 2020. Both of these integrated amplifiers have the same power, which is 100 watt per channel into 8 ohm or 150 watts per channel into 4 ohm. And I am more sure its performance is in class AB into 8 ohm. Usually, audio lover also see how much power consumption will be absorbed by an integrated amplifier. The Luxman consumes 80 watts less power than Yamaha. This all means the Luxman is more energy efficient. The function of the electrolytic capacitor here is to filter the DC voltage after leaving a rectifier. Yamaha has an electrolytic capacitor value twice as large as Luxman. The application of a capacitor that has a largest value is also not effective. The power dissipation will turn into heat absorbed by the heatsink is the difference between the power consumption and the total output to the loudspeaker. And Luxman only passes heat to the heatsink, which is 70 watt. The frequency response of the two integrated amplifiers shows the same value from 20 Hz to 20 kHz of -3 decibel. To get the signal per noise value in the manufacture of an integrated amplifier really requires continuous effort. At this time, Yamaha has a signal to noise of 110 dB. The greater the signal per noise, an integrated amplifier sure is good. This basically indicates the amplifier ability to control overshoot of the loudspeaker, i.e. to stop the cone from moving loudspeaker. Yamaha has a damping factor of 250. It looks better than Luxman. Total harmonic distortion is the comparison or ratio between the overall harmonics produced and the actual audio signal. Yamaha has a total harmonic distortion of 0.035%. The Yamaha has a treble and bass control dB, which is much wider than the Luxman. When at the cone, your loudspeaker produces low frequency. This of course requires a very large amount of power, so transformer must be strong so that the secondary voltage does not drop. This time Yamaha transformer has a better type, but there is not metal shielded protect. The main material that make an integrated amplifier weigh heavily are the transformer, electrolyte capacitor, heatsink, and block. Yamaha weighs 2.2 kg heavier than Luxman. Push-pull amplifier is a power amplifier which is used to supply high power to the load. It consists of two or more transistors, where one is NPN and other is PNP. One transistor drives the output on the positive half cycle and the other pull on the negative half cycle. The price is depending on how much money is in your pocket to make choices. Based on the same power output, I prefer to choose the one that costs $5,000. Both of these integrated amplifiers have different volume systems. Luxman is proud of Liqua, which consists of several IC and passive components. Yamaha 2 channels electronics volume controller by bus interface. Luxman has slightly bigger dimension than Yamaha. People will be attracted to something bigger. In the following, I will reveal the button or port on the front panel. One has and the other does not, and the number they have. And finally, I have seen that Luxman has more buttons. And next, I found that the Yamaha rear panel has 5 or more ports and other functions that Luxman doesn't have. And I will show you everything inside or what components are in this integrated amplifier system, including the block diagram. Luxman is still considered one of the best high-end integrated amplifier brand in the world too. And I see the model of this integrated amplifier is that it still looks like an old model, but many like it because even though it is on old model, its quality is still good. If we trace that the class of the power peak meter from Yamaha is class 2.5. Without hesitation, Yamaha also displayed the block diagram. Let's see together the component or the internal shape of this integrated amplifier. And I should also provide you with the circuit diagram or schematic of this integrated amplifier so that a qualified technician can repair it or just have a look. You have seen that the schematic of this Yamaha integrated amplifier is different from other integrated amplifier because it has an amplifier system that looks like it is not push-pull. Looking at the data and price that have been displayed by me, who is the best, and the winner is the Luxman L-505uXII. And thank you for watching. See you later.